Hello, welcome to with the North Bank from Footy Corner TV. Close my door because it looks crap on the side of the thingy. I keep forgetting I haven't actually got a door, and I've actually had to line it so I can't see the bloody window frame because it's really annoying. But there we go. Welcome in everybody. If you're new here, please make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe, sharing out the live. That would be much appreciated. Also, Domination, we're also live on his channel so long as it hasn't screwed StreamYard by trying to do two things at once because it doesn't like
It
doing that.
has. It has just gone live.
Has it just gone live?
It has
Cool,
just gone
cool, cool.
live. So yeah.
Because I forgot to edit in the channel, so you got a bit of an upcoming going on. But yeah, that's generally what I'm about. But yeah, his channel is on. Yeah, if you just follow his name as on the screen. How are we, sir?
Yeah, very well. Very well. Long weekend volunteering, and it was made even longer by waiting for that whistle to blow last night. But blow it did. But
It
you were
was
there.
It was waiting for it to start. That was the bloody thing. Not playing until bleeding Monday. That was a bad
I
enough.
know. I know. Although I was quite in some ways, as I say, I was quite happy because I was volunteering all weekend, so I couldn't have seen the game had it not been a Monday night. But as I've discussed before, I think I don't like this last home game of the season being midweek unless there was no alternative. So like trying to get the Bournemouth game played tonight for City, I fully get it. But Arsenal and Burnley could have been played at the weekend, and they chose not to. But there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I get why, because obviously everybody's got to play on a Monday night and all that jazz. You don't have to do it on a Friday night, but everybody has to play on a Monday night apparently. So I don't really understand why
Yeah,
exactly,
contractually, yes.
but it's contractually on whatever. And it was the first occasion, apart from the bank holiday, I think, that we could
Yeah,
actually do the Monday. So
because we,
I
we played
completely,
midweek so often, haven't we, through the season?
we've played every 3 days. It's never publicised that we play every 3 days. It's only
Only
publicised
City
if
do.
only Man City play every 3 days. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? But we know we get reported on differently, so it's perfectly fine. Not a problem at all. And there we go. Khalid is in the chat. Evening. Seem a bit excited, Khalid. I don't know why that is. Why is that about? Yeah,
He's had too much sugar and has got his
what's
cat box
exciting
back on.
you, mate? I mean, it's just a general run of the mill Tuesday. Nothing really going on.
Nah, I don't know what he's
Yeah,
excited about.
yeah. He just said 45 minutes from champions. Yeah, I mean. Long old game. 45 minutes is a long old time. So let's see. Yeah, let's not run the parade yet. There are people at
At the
the
Emirates.
Vitality.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah, I saw it on
Yeah,
the train home.
so I mean, Richard here was one of the guys that messaged me and basically said why. Yeah, it's a bit shameless having also fans at the Vitality, but it was like, well, they might actually live in Bournemouth, you know. Yeah, they might not have travelled there. They might just want to be around it and do whatever. But I kind of get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I personally wouldn't do that, but each to their own.
the thing
Uh,
is, we didn't invent it. Apparently, other people invented everything. So it's kind of, you know, um, yeah. Richard, United played about 6 Monday nights, didn't they? So there must have been teams that didn't play on a Monday night.
unless, well, yeah, but if they've played six of them, that's seven teams that played Monday night to start with. But yeah, there must.
No,
Yeah,
no, no. So everybody's contractually obliged to play Monday night football, right? If they've done
yeah,
it 6 times and they only have one team playing the Monday night football,
yeah. So that's seven
then
teams.
yeah,
Well, because Manchester United done it, and then they played their six opponents. So that's seven of a
well,
team.
yeah, all right, yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah, I kind of get that. Yeah, it's fair enough. Okay, maybe. I'd still like to check because I don't think that's probably right. But I mean, in fairness, Richard, you were playing one game a week, so
That's unfair. They had that League Cup game.
what the Grimsby one?
Yeah, so they had to play a midweek game then.
That went on for a while as well. That
Yeah.
to be fair. I mean, I don't know how you have your main striker playing at number 10, 10th penalty taker under Amarin. That was craziness to me. That.
Yeah, I do feel for Manchester United though playing all those games on a Monday because it's not necessarily a fun night to be playing football. But Rich, I'd be interested in your views if you're a United fan on the Michael
He is a
Carrick
United
appointment.
fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, Richard. Let us know what you think about the Carrick appointment, and give us a rundown of where you think you might finish next season with European football. Just like a brief kind of rundown where you expect United to finish, and your outlook in the cup competitions, basically, just to kind of gauge what you're thinking, innit? I think it's 8. Sky loved having us because when you have United, you get the viewership in. I mean, in fairness, because you were playing so few games, they had to monopolize you somehow, didn't they? Really, I suppose, because they couldn't do it in cup competitions, so they did it in the league.
And in fairness, despite United having a poor season, they're still a big draw for the telly and what have you.
Of course,
there's a story around it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Understand, as Richard said, understand why they were put on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're the top two. They're probably the biggest. I'd say Liverpool are just after them, and
them and Liverpool,
we're further behind.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Obviously, if we get a Champions League, I think that'll close the gap a little bit. Obviously, we get a Premier League as well. Be nice to get off the 13 as well. It was nice to get off the 13 from the FA Cup point of view, and be very nice to get off the 13 with the
13 has been unlucky for us for too long.
Yeah, it has really has. But then our board stopped backing us. To be fair, stopped backing Wenger.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely.
And in everybody go, oh, you never won the Champions League. Well, our board wasn't interested. To be fair, so
our board was interested in one trophy and one trophy only, and that was 4th.
Yeah, but they wanted the European qualification. They wanted the money in for that, and that was it.
That was it, yeah.
So and they didn't even reinvest that money either. To be fair.
Nope.
Khalid says he can't contain his excitement. I've never seen us win it before. Look, I mean, what I will say to you is, don't go too early. There's 45 minutes yet, and obviously there's a lot of disappointment that can be had in 45 minutes. So,
ask my. Oh, never mind.
That's 45 seconds, mate. Just ask my wife.
Personal best, that mate. In all seriousness, is that you've not seen us win the Premier League, or you've not seen us win the Champions League? I'm assuming from context Premier League, but
he hasn't seen us win the Champions League because we never won it.
No, exactly. But I was seeing whether you'd seen. Basically, the question is, have you ever seen us win the Premier League?
Yeah. This is quite an interesting comment, but not because of what you actually put. Because Pep must be losing his voice in the changing room. Now, I saw comments last night about Arteta drinking from an Arsenal bottle, which he's probably contractually obliged to do, right? Given that he's the Arsenal manager, and given that they're supplied to Arsenal,
and formerly to Spurs as well. Let's not forget.
Yeah, but I mean that's a different story. But people were basically taking the mick out of him for drinking from the bottle. I was like, what's he supposed to do? And it sounded like he was losing his voice as well, like I was as well. And he knows he's got to do a speech, right?
Yeah.
So he's gargling with some water to try and calm his mouth, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, well, and also, as you say, it will have been provided by the club with Arsenal branding on it. Of course, the other silly thing I saw yesterday, I saw it in a couple of places, I can't remember where now, was criticism of Arsenal for doing a lap of honour when they haven't won the Premier League yet and celebrating too early. I was like, every
Yeah,
team does it on their last home game. They applaud the fans for their support over the course of the season.
yeah. And I saw people as well basically saying, "Oh,
Oh,
they've done the they've
hello.
done the they've done the parade too early."
Chelsea have scored.
Chelsea,
Mm,
who would they
they're
play?
playing Spurs.
I mean, I don't really care, to be honest.
No, but it
Oh,
keeps that alive for the last day. At least they can have something on the last day, because hopefully this we won't need to be us on the last day.
I mean, Spurs only need 1 point, don't they?
They only need a point, yeah.
I think they only need a point with because
I mean, mathematically, they need more than that. They need the 3, but it comes down to goal difference.
yeah,
But the swing would be huge.
yeah. West Ham minus 22 or something, and then
Yeah, and Spurs minus 10 as it
like
stands, but that will go to minus 9.
yeah. So yeah, they need a point. That's it, because they're 2 points in front anyway, aren't they?
Yeah. So if they drew tonight, they'd have a 13 goal advantage difference going into the last game.
Oh. Okay. Well. Bournemouth needs to learn from that and shut up shop a bit. Because that's a bit open. But yeah. He probably is losing his voice in the changing room, Khalid. He just confirmed the Premier League.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Richie replied. It's a bit of an essay, but that's kind of what we asked for.
We are.
So the problem is, what else is there out there? I mean, there is obviously other managers out there, but whether they buy into the situation at the moment is the biggest problem. I understand the Carrick appointment, but won't be long term, and it shouldn't be. It should be, if it's a 2-year contract or 3-year contract or whatever it is. It should be awarded on what he does and what he achieves going forwards. Yeah, but obviously you can't get your club stuck down. Is my kind of thoughts as well. Shows there's nothing available with Jose going back to Madrid. I think that's a bit of a red herring, to be honest. Honestly,
I wouldn't have appointed Jose Mourinho at Manchester United
No,
I wouldn't have appointed him anywhere, to be honest.
No, Jose Mourinho going to Real Madrid is because he's got a bigger ego than the players will ever have. So I think,
and he's a friend of the president as well.
Exactly. So, but he's probably the only one that can calm that shitstorm down. In my opinion,
I'd argue he's almost pouring petrol onto the flames in some ways, because let's not forget the Benfica incident earlier this year. Jose Mourinho defending the Benfica players from racism, which was accused of, rightly, as it happened, by Real Madrid players. I wonder if that will have an effect. I really genuinely do.
Maybe. I mean, I didn't think about it like that, but I mean, from the character
I get your point, but I wonder if Conte might have been a better pick for them. But I think he's going to
maybe. But I mean, he doesn't do very well in Europe, though, does he? That's the problem with him.
No.
Honestly, I think we finished 4th this season. I don't think that's beyond the realms of possibility either. I think we get to the playoff game in the Champions League, won't win anything. As you both mocked, we haven't played 2 or 3. I wasn't mocking it as such. I was joking with you, but I don't mock it as such.
No.
I don't think you have the squad for it right now, but that's what the summer's for.
Yeah.
So I'm not mocking it at all. And Richard, I'm just trying to clarify. I'm not mocking you by asking this question either. I'm just trying to get some perspective from you as a fan of where you think it's at.
Yeah, I'm always interested in what fans of the club think. I mean, when you finish this, I'll give my view.
I'll leave it up for when I'm just coming to where we are. Bruno's getting on, and some of those players aren't good enough to do 3 games a week. Well, one of your ones is Casemiro that you were obviously getting rid of. Ugarte is not good enough for me.
I don't think he's good enough for one game a week.
I don't think Delo's good enough, to be honest. I think your attacking lines up there. I think midfield and defensively is where you're at. I think Lamens has done all right. And he obviously deserves to keep his spot. But I think at some point you probably need another keeper.
Yeah, we'll see how the keeper goes. He's still young, isn't he? But I mean, I think United. Michael Carrick has come in and done simple things, right? And he's done the right things with that squad. He's rejuvenated them. He's put the players in the right position, and he's just tactically set the team up in a way that suits the players. And I do sort of see similarities to Mikel Arteta when he came in. He basically went, right, we're going 5 at the back. We're going to be more defensively solid. And then he sort of built into the team he wanted to build from there, which is what Ruben Amorim should have done.
Do you not think it's an Ole mindset more than an Arteta mindset?
Possibly. I think that's fair. I think Michael Carrick, though, as I say, has done a good job. He did a good job at Middlesbrough as well. I do find it interesting that they've gone for him now, and rather than wait to see what the summer market was going to do. The plus side of going early, of course, is they can then do their business early, because you remarked on their attack, and I think they did, good business in the summer in the attack. But the squad, as you say, there's a lot of holes in there, which is why I kind of again make the similarity to Arteta. Because I think he needs to sort of adapt to a team he wants over time. And we don't really know what that is, but it possibly something similar to what they are now. But they're going to need 2 or 3 years to sort of build out that squad if they want to be competing in. I mean, I don't think 4th is beyond the realms of possibility. I think if I was betting right now, I'd probably go 6th. But I think getting back into Europe again would be a decent achievement. If it comes with a sort of a couple of cup runs, not necessarily winning them, but I think Michael Carrick needs to be judged over the next couple of seasons and see where he is. That doesn't necessarily have to be silverware, because I think United really do need some significant surgery still. We talked about it all season. Good 11, nothing underneath there, but some of those 11, by the time United get good, will need replacing anyway because of their age.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I do think it's good for the club in the terms of, like you said, obviously with the transfer window and such like. So, you can't get into the transfer window if you don't have a manager. So you need to get that done first. So
yeah, exactly. And the manager of the carousel might not come until the end of the World Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think that there will be a few signings kind of done early doors, but I think there'll be quite a few done later in the window. To be honest, I think there's that a lot of players won't want to move at all if they're involved with squads. So I think that
there'll be a flow. I agree with you. There'll be a flow of activity at the start, and then most of it will happen late. Just as we saw a couple of years ago, it's normally a quieter window with a summer big tournament, and everyone sort of forgets about it not this summer, just gone, the summer before, because we hadn't had one for so long because we had a Winter World Cup.
Yeah, there always seems to be something, actually, doesn't there? Because you got the Club World Cup that was all kicking off and everything.
Yeah, but you only had a handful of teams in that as well, didn't you? Really?
Yeah, but it still delayed everything, didn't it? Because of the didn't delay everything by 2 weeks.
No, it had to open early, then shut, then reopen, because you can only open for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, so it had a pause, didn't it? A 2-week pause or something.
Yeah.
Was it a 2 week or a month? I can't remember now.
Yeah, 10 days.
Open for 2 weeks, and then it closed, and then it was.
Yeah. And it opened primarily for those teams competing in the Club World Cup to make their side ahead of it.
Yeah, fair. Khalid says, who's going to challenge us for the league next season? Only real competitor is City, but Maresca ain't winning the Premier in the first season. We're actually going back to back. Well, according to, was it Mark Ogden? We're going to have a drop off.
Oh, yes, it was, yes.
Yeah, we're going to have a drop off.
We're going to finish 6th, aren't we, or something?
We're going to fall back into the pack if we win. If we win it this season, we're going to fall back into the pack without a Pep. Liverpool want Slot out.
And I think they need a significant rebuild.
Yeah, United got Carrick. I don't think they're ready for a title push
No,
yet.
going in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they might be in the conversation early doors, but I don't think they'll last the course.
Sort of
But
see
I
them a bit
said,
like Chelsea this season. I don't know
yeah,
if you think that's
yeah,
fair.
that's what I said with Chelsea. To be fair, I thought it was early doors. I think they'd be involved. I thought Chelsea this season might be involved a little bit longer than they were. But yeah, they had a 3-week title defense, a title shot, and that's kind of it. But yeah, City making early substitutions,
attacking ones as well.
Well, we've got no choice, has he?
Yeah, it's a cup final basically.
It is basically a cup final now, and they've won 2 of those, haven't they? So, oh dear, Rat Boy's off. But anyway,
who they taking off?
Rat Boy.
Silver, yeah.
You must know who Rat Boy is.
Silver.
But I don't think we're going to drop off. I think I mean certainly if you listen to what Josh was saying, there's investment going to happen again. Obviously we need work on the attack.
Yeah.
So we need that left wing sorted out. I think we need a Jesus replacement.
Right back.
Potentially a right back, yeah. Potentially a right back.
Not because I dislike Ben White or anything like that, but I think if
we
get for him this summer, then I think he's gone.
Yeah, he's got the Tomiyasu bug, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Basically. So yeah, it is that Tomiyasu bug.
Yeah, I mean, I said a while ago, I want to say sort of September time, I felt that if Arsenal won this league this year, and it is still an if at this point, then I didn't realise Enzo Fernandez had 20 goal involvements this season. Fair play, but I said sort of September, October time. But I felt if Arsenal won the league this season, that we would go on to be the preeminent force in English football for the next couple of seasons. And I still think that. Look,
was that before Pep leaving though? I mean,
that was September. Yeah, we were talking months ago. And I thought basically I doubled down on my prediction we'd win the league with that. But
fair play. I mean, I'm not that bold, to be honest with you. You know me. I kind of try to keep the powder dry a little bit.
Well, it's unusual for me, to be fair, but I remember saying because I felt Liverpool screwed up their summer. I've said it in at the time. Go on, Sparks.
How is he not getting booked for that? He's literally just clotheslined him.
Who's done that? I haven't got it on.
Gay again. On Evan Nielsen again.
After cheating in the first half. But yeah, I felt Liverpool had screwed up their summer. Said it in August, unless they brought in some defensive cover there. I felt that City got a lot closer than I thought they would. But I felt
allowed them to, haven't we? Really?
Yeah, we have. And look, in some ways, that's not a surprise. Because I think winning this first one is so difficult. But I just felt that Arsenal, once they lifted that, they were in a position to do it. And look, it isn't easy to go back to back. Arsenal have never done it in the Premier League era at all. It's not easy because Gary Neville
done it once, haven't we?
Not in the Premier League era, we haven't.
No. But in the actual league, I think we've only done it once.
We've only done it once, yeah. But Gary Neville speaks well on this. He says that little bit of fight comes out of you sometimes in that second season. You've got to be careful of it. And he also talks about how to win the first one. But I do think there will be an era of dominance because while the squad probably isn't as good as we discussed before as we thought it was maybe a few months ago, it's still a very decent squad. You've just talked about the investment in someone. I believe it's going to happen, whereas a couple of years ago I didn't think it was. And then James Hill gets booked, and yet for the clothesline, nothing. I'm assuming is what you're shaking your head at.
Literally shocking, Anthony Taylor, shocking.
But yeah, I just felt that Arsenal will go on, and have that good little run, and I hope I'm right, obviously, because it'll be good for us. But and John Murray, by the way, I'm blaming you entirely if we don't win this game. because he's just said Arsenal getting closer to being confirmed the champions. So commentators curse. There you go. City equaliser incoming.
Yeah, he's done that on purpose, though, hasn't he? Absolutely done that on purpose. But this is it. I mean,
you don't need to say it this far out.
No, absolutely not. But it is like it's a bit like a basketball game now, really, isn't it? Because they have to go for it, and Bournemouth have got some nippy forward players. To be fair,
on the break, yeah, it'd be very interesting if Gehi had been booked, because suddenly you're running at Gehi.
Well, he should have been booked
on a yellow.
Fair.
No, I you described it well, and
maybe we shouldn't sign him. I don't know if you've seen that one yet.
What's that? I haven't, though.
Croupy.
I mean, Croupy's raw, right? He's 19.
I'd sign him, mate. I'd sign him.
Oh, I would too. I have no problem with Junior Croupy coming in.
Yeah, I'd sign him. I think he's got a bit of something. He's got a bit of that maverick and a bit of a bit of that just grit, and just mix it up a bit. I'd sign him.
I'm sold on Croupy. Look, if we were to sign him, I think expectations need to be managed a bit, because he is still such a young player. He's going to have those moments where he makes makes rookie errors, as it were. I know he's not a rookie necessarily, but you know what I mean. But young players tend to make. But I'm with you. I think he's. I think he looks a real prospect, Junior Croupy.
Yeah, I like you say. I do think he's raw, but I think he's. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, look, I go back and forth on whether we should do Trossard and Martinelli out this summer, and I'm thinking partly a contract run. But if you brought Croupy in to replace, say, one of them, and then still brought in a lights out left winger, whoever's the best available around is, I think that's decent business. The risk, of course, is that you're making two changes. Bournemouth hit the woodwork, haven't they?
Yeah.
I
think keeper saved it. I think his keeper knocked it onto the woodwork, to be fair. Although they haven't got a corner, which it actually looked like he saved it onto the corner, onto the post. But it's turned into a bit of a watch along again. This, but there we go. It wasn't meant to be that, I promise.
I actually put out on Twitter. I was like, "We're talking all things Arsenal as we're one step closer to Premier League, while trying not to keep an eye on the Bournemouth game."
If it was 1-0 the other way, we wouldn't give a shit, to be fair. Because
doesn't matter. It was a normal game. Today. But someone said, they asked Arteta if he's watching the game. He said, "Yeah, unsure on how much he's watching," and he went, "To be fair, for once, I actually believe something he says in the press conference, because if it's 2-0 City, we're all turning it off."
Yeah, exactly. But watch it until we don't.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's done then. But yeah, what did you make of the starting lineup yesterday? Because obviously, we debated, because obviously White was out. Obviously, Timber is back in training, but not in training enough to start by all accounts.
Despite rumours that he was going to be in the squad yesterday, which
despite rumours, but those rumours were only there because he was in training. But I think he just didn't want to train on his own, and he wanted to try and offer a little bit into the group. That shows captain potential as well, leadership potential. So I thought that was pretty good. Obviously, started them with Mascara, Calafiori, who was a doubt as well at left back.
Again, I thought that was overdone. He's back in open training.
Well, I got told as well, but he ran the full length of the pitch to celebrate.
Yeah.
The goal or the win with the guys. Which game was that? I can't remember which game it was now.
West Ham.
But the West Ham game. There you go. And he literally legged it the full length of the pitch and managed to get booked in the process, I believe, at that.
That's his second yellow card this season from when he's not been on the field, isn't it, Calafiori? Or was that last season?
I think he got one while he was injured.
Yeah.
While he was injured, he was on the bench and he run off the bench.
Yes.
But I think when he got the yellow card, I think they thought he was one of the coaches. And that's why they gave him a yellow card. But there you go. So yeah, what did you make of it? Obviously, you got Trossard coming in, Trossard keeping his place rather. Havertz coming in, Eze, Odegaard, and Rice. What do you make of that?
So I thought the selection was actually interesting, and probably I say spot on. I go back and forth on this midfield, and I went back and forth on it in the build up to it. I think Mosquera coming in at right back was the right call. It was the obvious call, and I think the one you need to sort of look at there. So I thought the back four was right. I like the fact it's Calafiori when with Mosquera because I think you need that attacking sort of outlet
Yeah,
from defence, particularly when you're playing a side as limited as Burnley.
yeah. Muscova's not the best of the attacking ability, is he?
No, no, and he is a centre half playing at right back.
Yeah,
To be fair to him, and I understood why he went with the 2 10s because we were going to be ball dominant, look to try and attack, and I think it's also one of those ones where it's what people wanted him to do a little bit, but I suspect that probably didn't enter his thinking too much. But Odegaard, I felt deserved to start after the last game, but Eza is someone that can unlock that little bit of something when there's very limited space. So I got why he
yeah,
did it. My concern with that, which is why I would have gone with the 2 8s and why I thought he'd go with the 2 8s, is it's been working well. It provides the right balance for the team, and it's what we know. We're not trying to change formation. But I did think the decision to start Havertz was absolutely the right one. Burnley were always going to sit deep. Gyökeres sort of thrives on space a little bit, and I thought he played well when he came on. By the way, Gyökeres, but
I saw that people saying that he did nothing when he came on, and I was like, I don't know what you were watching because he literally battled through everything. He tried to stretch the play.
yeah,
He
it was a
tried to
standing
get
ovation when he won a throw in because of his
yeah,
effort and work rate.
he tried to get straight at the keeper without actually jumping into him like Fleming did on
On there.
yeah. um which he was feeling that by the end of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
everybody, people, loads of people were saying he was ineffective, and I was like, I don't know what you were watching because I thought he livened it up with, and I also think Lewis Skelly coming on
yeah,
livened
I
up
do too.
as well.
Well, we got that shape back, that shape we're used to, right? But
Yeah,
I got told as well that Havertz has done nothing and doesn't deserve any medals if we win anything this year, which is why I did today's video. I mean, Havertz scored another critical goal yesterday. He scored the winner. He scored two
Gyökeres ain't
Champions League
scoring that.
knockout winner. No, he's not. And I don't think it particularly worked in terms of dragging the Burnley defenders out, but the theory was there. But that's because Burnley just chose not to. Gyökeres wouldn't have pulled them out either. But Havertz's ability to come short brought them a little bit further out. It didn't bring them as far out as we hoped. I think we were hoping to get some space in behind, but I do think we allowed us to play intricately around that area, which
Yeah,
Gyökeres couldn't have done. It was the
which is
right
what it's
selection
meant
up
to
front,
do.
and yeah, and it was a great header, by the way. I mean, how long did he stay in the air?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got up tall as well, and
really tall.
that was another way that the set pieces were working as well. I thought it was set up really well.
Yeah,
I can't remember who broke it down. I think it was it Carragher.
Carragher again. Yeah, he
And
was. Yeah,
I don't normally listen to him, to be honest.
when he does tactical insight, I think he does
Yeah,
it really quite well. It's when he does his
yeah, he only does it on
nonsense.
a Monday, doesn't he?
Yeah,
It's like the Monday night football thing. I think it's quite effective with him.
yeah,
Purely because it's just one game that that it gets the focus. So I think there's
and he's talking
a bit
purely about the football.
exactly, yeah, rather than crap.
Yeah. But
And then trying to
but
guess
I
like
think you're
people.
right here, and I'm going to make two sports analogies here. One, it sort of reminded me of sort of a fast bowler, going outswinger, 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 inswinger, and by that I mean we went short repeatedly, and
Yeah,
then we went long, and I think that worked really quite well. Whether that was
yeah, I was
intentional or not,
screaming for that. I was screaming for that at the Newcastle game,
yeah,
and even the Fulham game. I think we didn't really mix it up enough.
no,
I know we did score one from a set piece. I think in that game. I can't remember now.
Fulham, yeah, I think we got one, didn't we? We
I
definitely
think
did
we
against
got,
Newcastle.
yeah, Newcastle was a set piece, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
We've got
yeah,
two actually doing the short corner routines against Newcastle this season. One at St James's,
yeah,
one at the Emirates.
yeah.
Uh,
City players do not look happy, honestly, do they?
no, no. I'm hoping I've got it on, but my laptop is coping with it. But it's I think
Yeah,
I'm
well,
behind you, but they've not looked happy for a little
I'm
while.
on 69.20.
No, I'm just ticking over 68.
Yeah, but I've got what are you watching on?
My laptop.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have Sky Go, so
I do have it. I actually do have it on Sky Go. I have it on
yeah,
the.
so it's not a dodgy
No, it's
stream.
not. No, it's not a dodgy. I've got it on
It,
Sky Go too.
yeah, so it's on Sky Go. So it yeah, obviously depends on which part of the thing is. If you I don't know if you're watching main event, but main event is always 30 seconds in front of the Premier League channel.
Yeah, I've actually just put it on my phone as opposed to my laptop, and I'm at so I can't see it so well, but I'm at 70 minutes.
70:05. Yeah, so it'd be
Oh, I'm
about
ahead of you now. I'm at 70:22. The good news is
I'm
this
not there.
attack's going to go for a corner. So on my phone, I've actually got ahead of my laptop. So
Fuck's
I've
sake.
killed the laptop.
We're all over the place.
Well, it's because I'm trying to run several things on the laptop, I think, so it's not overly liking it.
Right. Okay. We got Daniel in the chat. Daniel is around about the Emirates sort of area, so he's going to be partying around the Emirates if it stays this way. So that's probably what's going to be happening.
I've got to
It's
remember
20.
my daughter's sleeping if we win it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So if there's a slightly muted reaction from me, and it's because I'm trying to not wake her, but believe me, I'll be screaming inside if we do it.
Well, I might try and get on Terry's show if we're if it's done tonight. I might try and get on the show.
I can't blame you for that.
Yeah. So the City reaction, but they turn into an Arsenal takeover, I guess. But yeah.
But no, I thought the lineup was the right one. We should probably try and contain our excitement, just in case we have to cut the straw in 20 minutes' time.
I mean, I've already caveated that it was going early, but it was going early at 45 minutes, and it's still going early. But
yeah,
from what I'm seeing from City at the moment, unless they shape up pretty sharpish, they're not getting one goal, let alone two.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, they've always got the capability, and they're just about to make another change here. I think it's Marmoush about to come on.
Yeah. I mean, the Bournemouth changes as well, so got Clivert coming on. SJ says, "Evening, gents."
He can do something his dad used to do.
What, Clivert?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not converting penalties because there's no penalties going Bournemouth's way. No danger.
Oh, they're not getting a penalty tonight. No chance.
Not getting one penalty. So yeah. SJ says 2 late City goals pending. Yeah, I mean, I expect 2 penalties. One at 87 minutes and one at 93 minutes. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be at least 23 minutes of injury time.
23 minutes. It probably probably get to 120 minutes. They think it's a cup game.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm thinking to myself, apologies for the crass reference here. I need a wee. Oh, I think it's just nerves now.
I mean, we've done worse, to be fair. We've done we've lasted 40 to 45 seconds, so Ian's perfect.
Yeah, we started with that.
But yeah, I was okay with the lineup as well. I was quite shocked by Havertz starting.
I was surprised at that, but I thought it was the right call.
Yeah, I do think it was the right call as well. Purely because they try, like you said, try and get him behind. But I think it worked for the most part up to probably about 60 minutes, somewhere around there. And then it needed freshening up, I think.
It did. I mean, I think the change was imminent anyway. Obviously, it was sort of facilitated by the sort of. I think it was a tired challenge, to be fair, but it was a bad one. I mean, I think for me,
the Havertz one.
And the Havertz one, he should have been sent off. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
it was high. It was studs raised. It was late. I think it was tired rather than malicious. But I think for me that's a red card. But just going back a little bit though, what did you make of the start? Because I thought we started really, really well. Obviously,
I
Trossard with the
thought,
chances, but
yeah, he hit the post as well, didn't he?
consistently. You look at the whole game. It was 13 shots. But it
Yeah,
felt watching. I was surprised at how few it was when I saw the stats because it felt like we were creating a load of chances.
yeah.
Um,
With 3 shots on target and 7 off target, 3 block shots. So I even thought the block shots were more, to be fair.
yeah,
But then I also thought the ref did a really good job of breaking it up.
yeah.
I thought it was rubbish breaking it up, to be honest.
He broke it up like Prime Rodri.
But he broke it up and didn't really have a reason for it.
No.
It was like there were odd reasonings, and when there were reasons, he didn't seem to do it, and that's for either side, really.
Yeah,
I thought it was a bit rubbish for either side. SJ says 115 minutes. He's saying. I think we should run a book on how much added time there can going to be.
Seriously, I'm going to go 9 minutes.
9 minutes. You're going to go. I'm going to go 11.
Here we go.
I'm going to go 11.
Get
your suggestions on how much, if it stays like this at 1-0 to Bournemouth, how much injury time you think that they will give? Because Anthony Taylor is a big entertainment fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves a bit of entertainment, especially when he's making it. SJ is going 7 minutes. So yeah. But yeah, I thought we did really well the first half. To be honest, I thought we attacked really well. It's a shame that Trossard's.
That would have been a fabulous goal had that got in.
Wicked goal that. So it was a shame that didn't happen. But yeah.
It's not a goal.
You have to restrain yourself because I'm behind you now.
Sorry. I genuinely thought the way City were coming in on the back of that, the Bournemouth player just about gets his head to it. But yeah, I mean, what did you make of the penalty, Sparks?
Which one? I mean,
the Saka one I was thinking of.
I thought there was 3. To be fair, I thought there was. I mean, I haven't seen a replay of the Gyökeres one with the keeper.
Yeah, that for me, I think yes, he does get it, but I think Gyökeres gets the ball first.
Yeah, I didn't think the keeper got a ball at all.
He did get a touch in it, but I think that was afterwards. So it was very reminiscent of was it Pope for Newcastle?
Yeah. So he hit it out onto the keeper.
Yes, I think so.
But we were told that's not a thing, right?
Yeah.
When Saliba give that penalty against Brighton for the Pedro one, we were told if it was a touch on the ball, like cause and effect, then I thought I was in.
Is that the goalkeeper handling?
Yeah,
he does drop it and catches it again.
I thought he fumbled it.
He did. He dropped it, and the ball fell back into his hands.
Jesus Christ!
It's more stressful than watching the Arsenal Burnley game.
It was fouled as well. Well, yeah, but there is a reason. You know what I mean?
There
is a reason for that. But yeah, this is kind of a reason I don't do watch-alongs. You know,
I'd be terrible at doing. I hate doing watch-alongs.
I'm just trying to make.
I'm not doing it. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, the thing is, as well, I'm kind of out of it from yesterday anyway. So you know, I don't have the energy for it, to be honest. I'm just like, it's quite traumatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's basically attack v defense. City go wide, Ryan whip it into the box.
Yeah, but the thing is that if Bournemouth stay in it, they can get the ball up to their
if they can, yeah,
then that's the one. But they're just getting desperate now.
Yeah.
So it's not. There's no real cohesion. There's no control on anything.
No. But yeah,
Oh, go on, then.
but the Saka one was the one I was wondering about what you thought of that
I
one.
think that's a penalty. I mean,
I can't
again,
understand why it wasn't given. I can
it's gone
half
through the
understand
back
the
of him.
Gyökeres one under clear and obvious, but the Saka one I don't understand. He's ahead of a defender. I
Why
don't
would
think
he
it's a
even go
big trip,
down?
but why would it exactly? Which tells you he's been tripped. And the only thing I think of is that VAR thought Saka caught his foot in the floor or tripped himself up. But I don't think he did. I mean, it's a tiny touch. There's no deliberate intention from the defender there, but I do genuinely think he catches him.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was a foul. Sorry, I'm catching up with messages because it was like
This isn't going to be our slickest one, but I think people will forgive us
it's
given what's on
not.
the line.
Yeah. It's definitely not going to be our slickest one at all. But
no, I mean Saka for me, it makes no sense to go down. I think there is a tiny little touch on him as he's off balance, which is what caused him to go down. And for me, it's that one was a penalty. The Gyökeres one I can live with. I can understand why it wasn't given, but I don't understand the Saka one. And at that point, it would have been 1-0, wouldn't it? But
yeah. What what did you think of the handball though? There was a handball one as well, where the defender's got his arm out, and then he brings his arm back into his side. So he's like, "Oh, I'm keeping the arm by the side." But you're bringing it towards the ball. So I don't really understand. It doesn't really make any sense.
Again, I can live with that one because I think it is an instinctive reaction and trying to move it the right way. He does it the other way around. It's a definite penalty. I think it's
he can't do it the other way because he's moving away from the ball. But
no, I'm saying if he moves his arm from his body out, it's definitely going to be given a penalty because it's
but it was already out.
Bigger.
It was already out, and he's bringing it into where the ball is. So he's made he's made his leg wider.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, if he does it the other way around, I don't think there's any debate. It's going to be given as a handball, right? Because you've made your body wider, and it's you're moving it outwards. I think moving it inwards, there is
some scenes there of crying City fans. Sorry, I've got to interrupt you there. Love a bit of City fans crying. Love that.
I wonder if he's got his bottle with him.
He can buy one outside. He can buy a Man City one outside. Yeah, but not done yet. Not done yet.
No, it's not done yet. But because he's bringing it in, I think there is an argument that as a defender, you are told to try and keep your arms in so you don't give away the penalties. So I think there is an argument. It's an instinctive, natural position where you're trying to move in. You're right. It does make the body bigger in that moment. I think if it's given by the referee on field, I don't think VAR overturn it, but I can see why VAR haven't intervened on that one. So I think you're right; it's a penalty, but I can live with why that one wasn't.
I haven't seen a proper replay of it, to be honest. I mean, and the one I did see of the Saka one was very grainy. Anyway, so I thought it was penalty at the time. I think it was the other end of the pitch. Was that first half or second half?
First half.
Yeah, so first half.
Yeah, end of the pitch.
So I wouldn't have seen that.
In fairness, I haven't conclusively seen a trip, which might be why VAR haven't been able to overturn the decision on the field. But for me, it looks like he's been clipped. I can't see him catching himself or anything like that, which is why I'm pretty convinced he's fallen over because he's been clipped, because it makes no sense otherwise.
Well, how is he getting his ankle clipped from behind him? I don't understand how that works. It doesn't really make sense. If I could understand if he's come across him and he's clipped him himself. But the guy's got to go straight through the back of him. So I think that's foul. I mean,
I do too. I would say the only reason I can think of it is because they couldn't conclusively get an angle which shows a clip. But you just look at it and go, I can't see Saka hitting the floor. I can't see how Saka's legs hitting each other, and it makes no sense for him going down. It's a 2+2 equaling 4 decision for me. But
his legs were quite far apart as well. So he can't have clipped himself to trip himself up, because obviously a lot what happens is obviously you catch the foot and then the foot hits the other foot and it takes you out.
Yeah.
So I don't think that could have happened either. So it's a bit weird. It is a bit weird. I'm not overly concerned about it, but I thought it was a penalty.
Yes, I do too. The other two, I say, I can live with. To be fair, but yeah, I
mean, I can live with them all, with given the permutations. And
given how it ended too, right?
We won the game, and we kind of go in with a bit of hindsight and whatever. But slide away. Go on, slide out, lads. Go on. Have you seen him? Have you seen him sliding out?
No, I wasn't watching. Someone leaving the ground, is it?
Liam. Sorry,
Liam, was it? No, I was going to say Snow was there. Yeah.
Yeah. So
he left, is he?
He was walking out. Yeah. 5 minutes to go, and on title on the line, and he's walking out.
Yeah, that's for the cameras. That he's going to look like a right tit if they win it.
Got to go back in.
Well, he can't, can he? Well, except I bet they'd make an exception for him. Free kick.
Yeah, probably.
Get in.
I thought that was a booking as well, actually. By the way. Yeah,
it was on purpose. It's a tactical foul. I'm not complaining.
He literally took him out, but it should be a yellow card. That.
Yeah, agreed. Because it's a tactical foul. He's done it on purpose. He knows exactly.
He's done it on purpose, and he's basically gone. Well, yeah. I'm gonna get one on you.
Yeah. I mean, look, right decision. But it's a yellow card.
But it should be a booking.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm saying. It's just
no, I agree with you
because it's cynical. It's cynical, and he's literally basically give him a dead leg, basically.
Yeah, I agree.
But there we go. Yeah.
I mean, we discussed oh, sorry, go on.
If I can keep this level of composure, which I wouldn't be able to do normally, then I'd be all right doing watch-alongs, but I just wouldn't be able to.
The only reason I'm saying composed right now is because I've got something else to focus on in terms of like remembering about the Burnley game from yesterday, but also the fact that I just have this, this I don't want to get carried away.
Well, yeah, it's also oh no, what are you doing, man? Got away with that. It wasn't a foul. That's not a foul. Got away with it. He should have played that into the middle. Spent too long faffing around with it.
Yeah. Good defending Nico Riley, I assume that is. It's difficult on my phone to see who the players are, but
yeah, that's why I don't like watching it on my phone. Basically,
no, but I'm too far behind on the laptop. But yeah, it's but yeah, we kind of talked about the Havertz one already, but. What did you make of Arsenal's sort of last 20 minutes? Because I've seen a lot of criticism going, why didn't they go to try and make it 2? Why did they sit in? Go on. No, you donut. You've got to score that. It's National Donut Week.
I mean, judging by that, it should be 3-0. Oh my God. What is that?
He's got all the time in the world to take a touch and get that closer to goal.
Yeah, he could have swept it across the box as well.
Yeah. He's...
Anthony Taylor is having none of Foden. Oh, hello. Not having none of Foden, but going over, holding his leg. He's done it about 6 times this game. I think that was offside anyway.
Yeah, possibly. I heard Foden's got to start the World Cup now. That's what I heard the other day after he scored.
Because he had one game. One good game. Yeah. So he got 2 assists, and it was against Palace, who basically rested the whole team.
Yeah, that one.
What I don't get, right? I don't get this as well. I don't get why Palace rested the team.
No, I don't either.
At that point. Now, either he wanted to be fair, and basically he knows he's going to play that team against Arsenal, so he doesn't want to give an unfair advantage to either team.
Yeah.
So he wants to play the same team, or he wanted to rest that team for the other game. I can't remember who they're playing now, so that they can try and get the points out of that. But it's Bournemouth, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which they end up drawing, didn't they?
No! No! Oh, to be fair, that was a good effort.
I'm literally like 20 seconds behind you, I think now.
He's hit the post.
Oh shit! Go. Oh, don't fall over the ball.
6 minutes. SJ was closest.
Okay. 6 minutes on the I mean, I'm all right with 6 minutes. What I don't get as well is the keeper when in the Burnley game, right? He wasted all the time. Like spent so much time wasted.
So sorry to interrupt. The bottle guy is not looking happy at all. It's just catching him in the crowd.
He knows it's just a meme now, doesn't he?
Yeah. John Murray this time, I will forgive you. 6 minutes from glory.
What's he got on a thing?
Don't know. I couldn't quite read it.
One of our own. Maybe that's towards Pep, isn't it?
Possibly.
They
one of our one of our own. Yeah, that's right.
They do the most awful merch, don't they?
They do, yeah. It literally looks like someone's, ironed it on.
You've literally done it overnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Foden.
Is it Foden?
Fucking hell, man. That's fucking deep.
I mean, he is obviously a local lad, but,
Yeah, but he's had one good game this season.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't good last season either.
I don't think he was that good when he got the player of the season, was he? Player of the year?
He had a good spell for a while, to be fair, but I wouldn't have given him player of the season, no. Oh, go on. Fight. Go on. Send him off. Go on, Anthony Taylor, send him off. Yeah, you're going to give him a yellow. I bet your Bournemouth player gets booked here and the City one doesn't. You watch.
Fucking hell, Rodri. What the fuck are you doing? He gets away with so much, that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna book Cliver. You're not gonna book Rodri then.
No. Apparently not.
He'd be off anyway in the summer, wouldn't he?
Rodri, I'd have thought so. Yeah.
Rodri and Haaland are the main.
How are you giving a free kick there?
I mean, he's reacted as well.
Hang on. Has he given a penalty? This is right on the edge. I don't know which one he's given. I think it's a free kick. Yeah, he's given a free kick.
Should get a booking as well for blasting the ball straight into the Bournemouth players. Is that Rodri that's gone down?
Yeah, can't believe he's given a free kick.
Of course it is.
I genuinely can't believe he's given a free kick for that. I honestly, that's
shocking.
That's shocking.
That is shocking.
That's if you can't stay up there, right?
If you're talking about manipulation, Jesus Christ, absolutely ridiculous. That it's never a free kick in this world. What the fuck?
I mean, I gave the goal we conceded last night. I went for a header. I was winning it. I got a tiny little nudge, but I had to be stronger, and it's no different there.
Yeah. He just needs to stand up. He needs to put his shoulder there.
Yeah.
But he just goes through him.
Go on, Bournemouth.
I'm guessing they didn't score the free kick then.
No.
Good.
I
haven't got to that point yet.
Oh, you are way behind.
20 seconds.
I'm 94-10.
Yeah. So I'm 94 now.
Yeah, so you're 17 seconds behind me.
Yeah.
It's amazing how long 17 seconds is.
Isn't it? Isn't it just?
Oh, they hit the post. They scored. They scored. They scored. 1-1. They're not celebrating, though.
No, they still need another one, don't they?
Yeah. Do not Bournemouth do what Everton do.
Well, that's catting them amongst the pigeons, isn't it? Because that's another 30 seconds on the clock as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's I'll screw off with that stupid spitty thing. Oh, grim, man.
This is, I felt a lot better before that goal went in. I don't think I would have looked at the camera for about 20 minutes, but never mind. We're giving up all sense of talking about it.
It suddenly got a bit warmer.
Yeah.
And given that as well that that they could have scored 2 clear goals as well.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's a free kick.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and a yellow. No complaints there. Get it away. Yeah. Go on. Oh, good header. Just take him out. Take him out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get it away. Just, yes, go on. Smash it. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, even better. Bournemouth on the attack here. 3v2. No, shocking ball. But we are past the 96th minute.
Yeah, you're going to get 30 seconds for the goal at least.
It's done.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, I
get your bottle out now, boy.
Get in.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh,
Pep gone over to him, gone over to the fourth official, basically gone, why isn't it more added time? Yeah, because you only scored 1 goal, mate. That's why. You know what I mean? Arsenal Premier League champions. Yes, you're fucking right.
Oh, I'm so happy. 22 years. Oh, mate, how are you feeling?
I don't even fucking know. It's fucking mad. Fucking buzzing, man. They've got pictures of they've got cameras in there at the Tollington around the Emirates.
Yeah.
Oh, buzzing. That's gonna go off. That is going off. Yeah, all you fucking mentality monsters now. Fuck off, twats.
Yeah.
Can't fucking stand them pricks. And he's still in Anthony Taylor's ear and whatever. Just piss off.
I'm actually speechless.
I am a bit. Yeah. I'm buzzing, but I don't really know what to say.
Yeah. I'm just so happy. I honestly, it's been so long.
So long, fucking.
And
hell,
I believed
man.
in this side for 5 years, 6 years now. I believed in this side since we were bottom of the league. I believe that
just
we
not
were
got over the
building.
line, just not got there, just not fucking got there, and it makes the fucking we are the champions indeed.
Yeah, a little tear in the eye there. I mean, wow.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
fucking hell, man.
It's odd because there'll be some people screaming, and we're kind of the opposite, which is
I don't. Yeah, I mean, if I was in a pub, I'd be fucking going off my nuts.
Yeah,
but I'm not. I'm in my house.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean.
But yeah,
I am going to have a celebratory beer. I know that for a fact.
I'm going to have a beer.
But But yeah, we are the champions. Yeah, if you are in the live, please make sure you're subscribing to both our channels. We do normally talk a bit more about actual football.
Yes. We
This is
tried our best.
this is kind of turned into a watch along for obvious reasons. It's lovely to see Turkey crying. Yeah, that is really nice. Foden is having a bit of cry as well. Haaland, yeah, it's been a tough day for you lads. Tough day, lads. Tough day. Safe journey home, lads. Safe journey home. Safe journey home. Safe journey back off home. Yeah. Goodbye now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the press conferences and no spitty moments. Yeah. Fucking get in.
I mean,
fucking get in.
I believed in the side and what this club's been doing for 5 years. I've seen it, and I just felt it was coming. I'm just so happy they've done it. Last year was a big disappointment. I think they were mitigating circumstances, but this year, they've done it. I think
they were mitigating. So I think that we could have still won it last year.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that just makes it this year so vital that we did.
So,
and
yeah.
I mean,
I think I'm actually pleased for Arteta as well because I think it's vital for him that it gets over the line. And I thought the acclaim he got from the fans yesterday kind of was really nice as well. I thought he deserved that. I mean, he's still got critics amongst other people. I get it. It's taken us a long time to get there. I do think that some people are a little bit flip flop in their in their criticism. Given that I saw one guy and I still think about it all the time. He basically said, "Oh yeah, he'd want to drop down for a conference league to win a conference league."
Yeah,
but then this year said a League Cup's not enough.
Right, it just doesn't make sense.
You can't use that. If you're saying a trophy's a trophy, it doesn't matter what it is, then you have to stick with it. You have to stick with it, man.
Just an amazing feeling. Amazing feeling.
I'm fucking buzzing, man.
Yeah, as I say, and you're right. Arteta's taken so much flack. A lot of these players are taking flack, not just from the media, but from our own fans. Elements of it, and I think they can feel justified in what they've done. The club should be really proud of their achievements in the last few years. They've invested, but they've invested smartly. They've done all the right things, and they finally.
I think Josh as well. I think he needs to get some credit as well for turning round what Stan was doing. Because I don't think he was doing enough, and I gave him criticism, the owner's criticism. But I think since Josh has kind of taken control, I think we've taken a whole different ball game. Lee is in the champions. We are the champions. We are the 25-26 champions. People can find another avenue to, basically criticize us now. Yeah. And I'm even more happy that I got my Rice signed shirt up there. Because that will suddenly have pinged in value. That. So I'm glad. What I mean is, I'm glad I didn't wait until the end of the season to do it.
Yeah.
Because now it would. Yeah, it was very reasonable, to be fair. And
what a player he's been, by the way. I thought he was
given that everybody says that we don't have good players, we have a shit manager. What a job he's doing, basically, to yeah.
I mean, I'm struggling, but
it's been so long coming, man.
Yeah, 22 years. It's been a long time. It's been a long, long time. But what an achievement. And in some ways, it's a shame that we're not live on the pitch when we've done it. But I'm so glad that we can just go and enjoy Sunday now.
Yeah, but I also think as well, I think it makes the not the celebrations, but the kind of the walk around the fans did, the players did yesterday. I'm glad that kind of stood for something as well, rather than it goes and they've got to lift it. What I'm actually more happy about actually right now, right, and this just pinged to my head. They're actually going to get a guard of honor.
Yeah, I was just thinking this.
Because then they wouldn't have got a guard of honor until the end of the game.
No.
And now, because it's done, they get a guard of honor and they get to properly enjoy it. So I'm actually made up for all the players for that.
I am too.
So,
and I was just going to make the point that Palace will be absolutely top class, I reckon, on Sunday.
Yeah, I reckon so as well. I do think that there will be a lot of Gooners in the crowd. I am fucking gutted I didn't get the away ticket that I was going to get, that I normally get. My mate who would normally take the ticket is on holiday, so I get to go in his place. So I screwed myself up there, but yeah. I'm going to Budapest. So what does this mean for Budapest now? Because in my opinion, right, and you might have a different opinion, I don't know, but I think it makes Budapest a free hit.
Yep, I agree. It's pressure's off, right? The pressure will be there because we want to win the Champions League.
Obviously, we've still got the hole in the wall, right? We've still got the hole in the wall. We haven't won the Champions League, so obviously the pressure is on from that purpose.
But it comes down a significant amount because we've just won a major trophy.
Yeah. I just want to say congratulations to all you Gooners that basically have stuck with the side. Absolutely, yeah. It's been a long time coming. Some of the younger generation never seen a league title at all. Well, obviously, a lot of the younger generation never seen one, never seen us win anything major. So, congratulations to all you guys that are on the younger end. Basically, that's your first major.
Yeah.
FA Cups are majors, but this is a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Obviously, I'm actually happy for Arteta as well. And I'm not glazing Arteta. I'm happy for Arteta. He's done it before Pep's left.
Yes. Yeah.
So basically, I'm not saying that he's taken over from Pep. I just think that it's good for him to beat him rather than something else that can be aimed at him. So he only wins it next year when Pep's left. And people go,
say it's only because Pep left.
Only because Pep left. So I think that's a Brucey bonus as well. We did it. I mean, they did it, to be fair. But but we did it as fans. I like to think we've offered a little bit of encouragement along the way. I know I personally I lose my voice every single game I go to. I did speak to a lady in front of me that I've never seen before. The two guys, the father and son, were obviously working. They've obviously got all their days off. Were kind of taken up, and I spoke to the lady and I said, I hope you brought some earplugs. And she said, I don't need them. I was like, that's the kind of attitude we need. We need that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that are kind of around that have been to their first game, they've done whatever. And they seem to get offended with the noise and stuff. But I like to try and rouse everybody up. I get a bit disappointed when I don't get that. And but there we are. Lee's saying he can come on.
But yeah, could you imagine right now if we in a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks time, just under, went on and made this a double? What an achievement that would be. I think
I mean,
Palace are
it's
still
still a
favourites.
massive achievement. It's
Yes,
still a massive achievement.
I'm just thinking what it would look like if we went and did both. That was just wow.
Yeah, I mean that would so this conversation has happened quite recently where it's basically does it usurp the Invincibles if that happens, if that double happens? Do you think it usurps the Invincibles, or do you think that's stands alone? I mean, yeah, go on. You
I think we
answer
discussed
what
it
you said.
before. I mean, I think the Invincibles achievement is probably a bigger achievement in terms of football, but I think for Arsenal and what it means right now after the 22 years, having never won your first, won the Champions League before, with all the sort of narrative around it from as I say, the media and some of our own fans. I think that would be. I think the double probably is bigger, but the Invincibles is a historic achievement in football.
Yeah.
Good evening, fellas.
Good evening. How are you? It's a fantastic evening, isn't it?
It's getting better and better. Have you just seen what's happened in the other game?
Which other game? Are the Chelsea
have just scored again.
Have they?
Gets in. Yeah, Andre Santos.
It's a perfect evening, gentlemen. Can I just say, it's nice to be here, first of all, and congratulations, all Arsenal fans, young and old, who are seeing this. Some of them for the very first time. What a night. And I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, fantastic, and thanks for coming on as well. It's obviously your
Pleasure.
debut, and what a debut! What a time to have a debut.
Exactly.
I'm honoured for you to have a debut when we just basically been crowned champions.
Just handed it to us. They were very nice. I mean, I don't want to say I got prepared or anything, but any City fans watching.
I mean, some would say they bottled it, right? I mean,
we wouldn't do that.
Not us. We're not that kind of. We're not kind of belittling kind of people. But
Yeah.
I think some people. We are saying it. Let's be honest. But you bottled the Everton game. You bottled Bournemouth game, and you bottled the league. And
you reap what you sow, I think is the word.
I think that's basically the way it is. You reap what you sow. Nice to see some tears. Lovely to see Pep being animated and not so happy about things with the refereeing and whatnot. How are you feeling, Lee?
Proud and happy and a little bit overwhelmed. I think maybe a little bit shocked as well. It's been a long time, gents, isn't it? And we're old enough to have seen the last one.
Yes,
we're old enough to have the duration from A to B.
I was just listening to Josh, funny enough. True Gooner. And he must be live. Was like, how are you feeling for your first ever one? Because he's never done it before. Khalid was saying earlier in the chat as well, never done it before.
Yeah.
I mean, to be a supporter of a club that's the stature of Arsenal and never seen a league title or a Champions League. Obviously, the big boys. Is massive, and I do I understand from their point of view, really, of where they've been critical of certain decisions and the hirings and whatever. I think some of it is kind of stretched out a little bit, but I get the frustration. We had to endure every year of it. Every single year of it, we expected to be back to be doing whatever, and it never quite happened. So let's just do these messages. Thank you, Jesus, in my life. I mean, I'm not religious, but that's fine for you.
I'm Gabriel Jesus.
We'll go with that one.
Absolutely.
Hoping for the screening final tickets at the Emirates. Good luck for that, Sam.
Hello, Sam, mate.
Yeah, I will be in Budapest watching that final. So hopefully we win it. I'm quite glad for myself as well that we've won it now. Purely from from that point of view that we can kind of now relax and kind of get to that position where we can now look forward to the final.
Can I just say, Dom, I've just seen that, mate. That's hilarious. Shall we just share it with the group, mate?
No, let's not. But yeah,
I will kind of mention him, but without saying his name. There used to be a fellow who used to work on my channel, and well, let's just say he wasn't exactly the most positive of Arsenal fans. And no matter what he done, whatever Arteta brought in, even before players have played, Kai Havertz, for example, in a pre-season friendly, is making a mock call to the police saying Chelsea have just robbed Arsenal. And no matter what sort of progress that Arsenal would have made, he just didn't want to see it. And I'm just so glad I could just rub that in his face a bit tonight.
Yeah, but this is the problem now, right? Because what you're going to get now is these people are the reason that we got over the line to win the title.
I've already had it.
I can tell you what. I can tell you what the reason is, right? I can tell you what the reason is that we got over the line, right? Is that we improved every single season. We learned our mistakes. And I would say that fans that supported and logically criticised are the reason we're here. The fans in the stadium, the fans around the world, the fans that are basically supporting. I think fair weather fans, I think, are the worst type, really. I get you can criticise the team. I get you can criticise this, that, and the other. But I think it sucks the joy out of supporting football.
Yeah, I do too. So, I mean, sorry, Sparks, go on.
Go on.
No, you carry on. Sorry, I thought you...
No, I was basically going to say it kills it for everybody else that's kind of trying to enjoy stuff, and you have to watch these people or talk to these people or convince these people even that what they're doing is the right thing.
Absolutely. Sorry, Don.
I was just going to say, in fairness for the gentleman you're talking about, he has at least apologised for it, which is something. But others haven't, and are exactly as Sparks just saying here, saying it's because they were critical of the team. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't. You deliberately tried to make it harder. You deliberately helped spiral this media narrative. Your voice might not have personally been heard, but this narrative around Arsenal has built. And I'm not bothered about them tonight, right? I don't really care.
Yeah.
This means the world to me. It means the world to lots of other fans like us, and that's all that really matters. Fair play for saying I got it wrong. I think fine, no problem. I had to say the same last season when I thought we were going to win the league, but it's the one time that will say it was all because of them or it was in spite of. Like as Spark says, it sucks a joy out of it, and why would you want to do that? Because surely it's sucking the joy out of it for yourself as well. But right now, nothing can detract from my.
No, we've done it. We've done it. We've done it. At the end,
not
of the
even
day,
a Tottenham goal that's just gone in.
Yeah, I don't care about them. I don't care about them. And it actually pains me. And the one thing that wound me up yesterday, was when we we're getting the coach where everybody's coming through. The best thing ever was when everybody acclaimed the coach full of fans, and not the actual team coaches at all.
Fantastic work. Brilliant.
I was like, I'm not sure that's. I'm sure they're Edison coaches they use, and there's two of them, isn't there? And it was like, but I did it as well. I'm not saying that I didn't do it, but then the penny kind of dropped. So it was like, I'm sure they come on two coaches, and Hyper protagonist as the trophy there. But yeah, congratulations, Hyper. But yeah, when they start singing Tottenham songs, when you're supposed to be kind of welcoming your own players and whatever. That needs to go, man. It needs to go. It needs to go in the bin. Honestly, I think Tottenham songs, unless we're playing Tottenham, unless something is directly happening, I think it has to go in the bin.
Absolutely, it's all about Arsenal, isn't it? It's all about supporting the team that we like. Forget that lot down the road.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and the whole squad is Showbiz Realty right now as well. By the way, Hand of Arsenal, sorry, reporting.
He's doing what?
Whole squad is together at the Showbiz Realty Training Centre this evening, according to Hand of Arsenal.
Nice.
Yeah, and why wouldn't it be? You know, I mean, it's.
I do hope they're not celebrating.
Oh, I know. They're not drinking out of city bottles or anything like that. Fuck them all. Fuck them. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, there is one downside tonight. It's ruined my schedule. I'm going to have to put my video for tomorrow back a day.
It's a tough life.
Oh, no.
Fucking cries all the river. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell, man. Cries all the Bastard River. Yeah. You know, all them twats in the media will be hurting tonight as well.
Yeah.
All those haters, they'll be hurting. They will be proper hurting, I'm telling you. SJ, how are we feeling, man?
We've done it. You know, that's it. We're Premier League champions. Ended 22 years of hurt. Yes, it's kind of surreal. You know, you just don't know how to react because
no, we were just saying the same thing. We've
had loads of near misses. I would have known how to react if we came second more than now because we've come second so many times and yeah.
We don't want to do that though. We don't want to do that.
But no, it's just like
all right.
I mean, should we all join in a chant of first again, LA?
No, we can do that rendition to City now, can't we?
Yeah,
yeah.
Works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just surreal. I mean, it's just, I mean, I'm just happy we just got this monkey off our back. I think it just relaxes our players going to Champions League final coming up. I mean, I've said it before, but I think it's a free hit now. I know it's not a free hit in the final, but
we were just saying the same thing. We were just saying that.
We've got one of the big ones.
How does that line us up for the final, basically?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It hasn't sunk in yet. I'll say that it hasn't sunk in yet, but
I don't think it's sunk in for me yet either. To be honest,
I mean, this is my feeling, or yeah, pretty much as I would say it, you know. So yeah, exactly that. But yeah, I don't think it will sink in until basically tomorrow. But yeah,
or even
I'll
seeing the
wake up
trophy
tomorrow.
on Sunday. Actually,
Yeah.
that's when it's going to kick in for me. I think.
yeah.
Sunday, probably, yeah, definitely. Wow.
Yeah, I've got Pep's interview on for you know, put some salt on his chips.
I'll tell you
Again,
what,
it's
in all seriousness, I wouldn't be shocked if he rings Mikel Arteta or has already done so to congratulate him.
Yeah, he'll have messaged him anyway, wouldn't he? But you know, they're good friends anyway. You know, at the end of the day, but he does come across.
He'd be a sore loser in the media.
Yeah, in the media, he does come across that way, doesn't he? But yeah,
it's great that Mikel Arteta beat Pep.
Yeah, we said that as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It must be it's a big thing for him that basically it's not something else they can target at him.
Yeah,
that they had to wait for Pep to leave to get the title, and surely the bottle job tag is gone. Tonight, the bottle job tag can be used no more.
They have nothing left, but they'll think of something. But
they still have the Champions League, but hopefully that's gone in a week or two. You know, so hopefully that's gone.
I mean, I've already had a tongue-in-cheek message from a Liverpool fan with showing Gabriel and Saliba lifting the VAR trophy.
For
you see, there's going to be something.
From a Liverpool fan, it takes the piss really because the amount of decisions. I mean, I still remember the double kick that VVD did on Havertz, and I'm sorry, he should be off.
Yeah,
it should be off.
I know exactly what you mean. But they don't like to bring that up, mate, do they?
No, no. They have to go right back to the Ødegaard thing with the handball. Which what I will say to that is I actually thought it was a penalty, and I think most a lot of Arsenal fans thought that. And
there'll be a loser in their basement doing a compilation right now. We'll be set piece champion or something. Yeah.
It's already been done,
Yeah.
mate. It's already been
Yeah, I
done.
don't
It's not,
care.
it's not being done. It's already been done. It's ready. I'm sure it's ready. But
Think
yeah,
about what's the early key moments in the season. Obviously, we've got Newcastle, that last minute goal. I mean, we've had loads go against us. Sunderland when it went against us, Wolves went against us, and we kept coming back.
well, there was 2 penalties that were overturned, weren't there, by VAR? So I don't know how we're VAR champions because there were literally 2. One against Pope.
The Newcastle
That was
one,
Gyökeres. The Saka one, I think that was against Fulham, wasn't it? The Saka one.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I think I got sent a clip today, and I didn't bother watching because I knew what it was going to say, showing all the decisions that Arsenal got away with this season. All right, and and I sent back like I'm not even going to bother, like because essentially you're not showing all the ones that didn't go our way.
Yeah.
You're not showing ones that where similar situations other teams have got away with it, and you're not providing any context around this.
There's no context at all. I mean,
and this was from an Arsenal fan, by the way, sending me.
But even like you say, even Arsenal fans were posting the Havertz red card, right?
I mean, look, he should be sent off as we discussed earlier.
Most of us will agree it should be sent off, but it says PGMOL. It doesn't say Arsenal.
Yeah,
but I think it's nothing to do with us. We just go by that they make the decisions, and if he sends him off, then we've got to play with 10 men. It's not our choice.
Yeah. But the reality is, to answer Joe's question on where the turning point was, I don't think it turns on any of these decisions. I'm a big believer they roughly equal out over time anyway. I think the big sides get slightly more.
Not entirely, but
big sides get slightly more, but they get more attacking play anyway. So therefore, they've got more of the ball. They're more likely to get decisions because they're more likely to be fouled because they've got more of the ball. But I'll tell you where I think the turning point was. And I said it at the time. After that Manchester City game, I still believed. And I feel that when we got that win against Newcastle, that for me was a turning point because I think mentally they showed they could still keep going. And I think they felt the pressure was off because City was suddenly the favourites. And they managed to use that to then make sure that they could deal with the pressure effectively. And I know it sounds daft, but that Newcastle game with 5 games to go, was it? Maybe, that for me was a turning point where I felt, it's definitely coming.
Yeah, I agree. But
sorry, just 2 seconds. I'll just be real quick. Funny enough, I thought the title was well on the way of the Newcastle game, but the first one, when they came back from the goal down.
Yeah. Having lost at Anfield the game before, didn't they?
Exactly. And I felt, do you know what? It feels like.
Can I just hold you 1 second? Because, I just want to put this up. And we all need to do crying emoji faces. Cry as a fucking river. I hope you don't sleep for a week. I hope you don't sleep for a week, a month, year, whatever. Keep crying. We had to settle for second place, ole ole, all the time. I hope you don't sleep. I hope you don't care. I don't care about you. Okay. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. No problem at all.
Cheers for joining.
Cheers for joining. Cheers for adding the figures. At least you can offer congratulations. That's the one thing that I will say to you. But I'm not unhappy that you're unhappy. How's that?
Couldn't have put it any better myself, mate. And don't forget to subscribe to all our channels.
Yeah, subscribe to all the channels. All channels are there. SJ needs to change his one because it doesn't say what his one is. But the other ones are there. So my mate's ringing me to say congratulations. So it's I'm just
bring him on. Bring him on.
No, he's just phoning me. So he's a Villa fan. But
lads, I've got to jump back off before I jump in.
Take
Cheers,
care,
mate.
SJ.
Congratulations, sir.
I think you probably can now.
Have you seen how many viewers the Terrace has got, by the way?
No, I haven't.
He's on 12,000, 12.1 thousand.
Nice.
Yeah,
can't be bad, can
that'd
it?
do, wouldn't it? That'd do.
It's all right. Dom does
You,
1K
you
views on
mean
his shorts
the
all the
Arsenal
time.
lover, or whatever it is he's
Yeah,
constantly accused of being. Yeah, I think he does some really good stuff, Terry. To be fair, really good
yeah,
stuff.
I do
Yeah,
as well.
lads.
I mean, I don't agree with Are you
Bye,
off?
SJ. Enjoy
Cheers,
your evening,
SJ.
mate.
See you later. Congratulations, man. Yeah, I like his balance at times. I mean, I don't agree with his assessment of the Embuemo handball at the weekend.
No, I don't either.
I thought that was a handball.
Yeah,
But
I do too.
I mean,
I think everyone and their dog did, to be honest.
well, I mean, not Man United fans apparently.
Well,
There's
even Gary
only,
Neville said it was a shocker, didn't he?
he's a little bit biased though, isn't he? He's a little bit he's anti United when he's on there.
Right.
He's a bit like I attribute him to like Alan Smith is when he does Arsenal games.
Yeah.
Try so hard.
You try hard to be unbiased that you actually bias the other way.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the way I see it, to be honest. But yeah,
He's also not a Glazer lover, is he?
no, not a fan, but he's got Glazer and Ineos and whatever. So obviously it's kind of the way it is, isn't it? Good enough. I support Liverpool. Arsenal fans will not attack me a lot. Yeah. But Arteta's broken records really. Well, yeah, I mean it's been a long time coming. Obviously, we all agree with that. But yeah, he spent money. Everybody else carried on spending money.
And we're starting from a higher base, like by and large.
Obviously Pep's got replacements of a higher threshold of player. So yeah. I mean,
look what Arteta started with as well. Look at the state of the club.
Well, exactly.
Back then.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, even getting through to the Europa League final the season before was a mission, right? So, that you got to give Emery kind of a bit of credit from that. But the football we played under Emery was a joke, man.
Yeah,
it was a joke. We talk about it yesterday, and we're literally in the stands watching. Remember the Sheffield United game, and it was literally after the Watford game, and literally we're stood in the stands, and the Sheffield United playing three defensive midfielders, and it's like, oh my god, I want to go home. I literally want to go home. I spent 2 hours getting there, and I just want to go home. And I've never left the game early. Well, 5 minutes early, obviously when we're doing whatever. But I stood in Stamford Bridge, in the shed end of Stamford Bridge, and we got beat 6-0. And we stayed there and made more noise than the home support. I've never left the game early, but that game I wanted to leave as soon as I got there. And
he had no identity, no tactical vision. He'd lost the dressing room. Like, I don't think Emery is a bad manager, and it was always a difficult one to replace Wenger. But I think anyone sort of saying why have we given Arteta this long but not Emery? Well, because it wasn't going anywhere under Emery. It was obvious. Whereas Arteta,
down.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas under Arteta, you could sort of see where it was going, and that's the simple reason why.
Well, I think the starting point, and I think you alluded to this earlier anyway, Dom. Was he tried to make us solid in the first place, and it wasn't exactly pretty, but we could see there was some kind of a shift, there was some kind of an identity, some kind of control that was there, even though we had crap players. And it very, very much, and I'm not comparing the two, but it was very much an Arsene Wenger thing to do, to kind of get that kind of solid kind of structure. And I think that's what a lot of people don't see. I don't know how you guys kind of see from that point of view.
I think we'll both say something's very similar, that it's almost like a George Graham sort of template, but Arteta has actually got it a bit better. Look at the defensive players that we have right now. Look at, well, we joked last night. Oh, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Tell me if you've heard that before. But
Well, it's not sustainable apparently. But George Graham
Three
was
games
different.
rounds we've done that, by the way. You know that we've done that recently, and apparently it's not sustainable. Like Dom just said there, and I don't know if how is it Patrick? I don't know how he's feeling right now, but yeah, yeah. What we'll say is if those kind of people are watching, right, and what you really need to admit to yourselves right now is you were wrong. That's what you need to tell yourselves. You need to not spin anything else out to say you were right, everybody else is wrong, whatever. You just literally just need to accept it and just go. You just need to accept you're wrong, and that's my opinion.
This little sod, by the way, I missed about 15 minutes of that City game because I've had to run around the block to get him inside.
No.
Yes.
Mine goes on the garage roof. I can't get him off. He's an indoor cat. He's not supposed to go outside.
Yeah.
So he's
They're awful sweet. I've got Walter and Winnie, and they're brilliant. They're bless them.
Yeah. They're good when they're good.
Yeah.
They're good when they're good, and an absolute nightmare when they're not.
Yeah. Exactly.
So there we go. So he really deserves this. He spent the most time on top of the table. I appreciate that, Joshua. I really do, to be honest. I thought this conversation was going to go a different way, to be fair. So that's why I started off with the tears. You can still hold the tears, but obviously, nice,
so good natured, isn't it?
Appreciated, and yes. So do you hope to win the Champions League? Of course we hope to win the Champions League. We do think it's a bit of a free hit.
I know. I think he means he's hoping that we win the Champions League. It's an odd syntax.
He said, so do you hope?
So do you? Yeah.
It was a question.
Yeah. I wonder if he meant that he hopes we do.
There was a question.
It'd be awful. It would be a terrible shame to go unbeaten in the Champions League and then So we've got to finish the job.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? We've got good players. We've got a great base of our side. And as much as you can talk about Dembele, for example, we've got our players. We've got Rice. We've got Saka. They can be worried about what we do.
Yeah, I agree as well, and I think as well that structure that kind of is there, and I know that they're lethal on the attack, but I think we set up a different way. We just set up a different way. We just close it off and play how we want to do. So
without any doubt, I mean, we won't have the two. We'll have the 2-man pivot trick which will bring into operation.
Yeah, it'll be Rice and Zubimendi all day, wouldn't it? That's why he's resting Zubimendi, isn't it? Because obviously it's trying to get his legs back, trying to get him back into the game. So that's why he gave him 15 minutes, 20 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
So I think
I felt for him at West Ham actually because that was a tough gig coming on and being subbed off.
Yeah, I mean, he paid for Arteta's error, didn't he? But I think it was the right thing to do.
It was a tactical game, wasn't it? And bringing Havertz on for him was certainly changed the course of the game. The other one that I do want to talk about in that one, so you may or may not know that I was secretly there. But Noni Madueke was fantastic on that afternoon as well. And he made a massive difference in getting us over the line that day because he was so much more direct on that day than Saka was, in my opinion.
I mean, I think Noni is underappreciated in some areas. I think, he's got to improve that end product and be more consistent. But I think the idea that he's a terrible signing is for the birds. But I think what's interesting about Martin Zubimendi, I don't know if you guys have clocked this, he's now equaled the record number of appearances in a debut season for Arsenal today. Yeah.
I saw it, mate. Yeah.
Which, it gives an idea of how far we got in competitions as well, by the way. This is one of my favourites from tonight, by the way.
Brilliant. One of the comments of the night, no doubt.
You could put a number in there as well, Hyper. You can put number 14 in there. Because it is 14. You could put even put in 26 if you wanted to put in 26 in there. Because there's actually no player with 26, is there? So, no,
not that I can think of.
So you could put 26 in there as well, and that would work on a shirt as well. Yeah, I saw people putting 18 on there because I don't really know why 18 was on there. I thought it was 19, but yeah, I saw people putting 18 on the shirt, which was a bit weird. But there we go.
I'm sure people have got their reasons. We'll do our homework and we'll find that one out.
We'll find that one out. There's definitely some kind of reason, underlying reason. But yeah, this is the main one, right? Because now, right, and Liverpool fans, right, should be taking this one now, because the club with the most distance between their last league title is Man United.
Yep.
Goodness. Who would have thought that, being in the generation that, when I started watching the Fergie era, that they'd never be beat. They'd always pinch it in injury time, as we see Spurs come very close again.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I do think Spurs will stay up.
That's full time tonight, 2-1.
So 2-1, but they only need a point though, don't they? Who have they got in the last game?
They have Everton at home. West Ham have Leeds United at home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, but
difficult.
So West Ham need to win.
West Ham must win,
and Spurs lose, and then they go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
but I don't think Everton have anything to play for either.
They did have a European spot, didn't they?
Not anymore.
They got done out of all 3 points, didn't they, at City?
Yeah.
I mean, given what they've done now, they should have given the 3 points, shouldn't they? Really?
Yeah.
Should have proper bottled it, and at least they can get some kudos out of it, and maybe have a European thing, and then they've got something to play for on the last game, although they have anyway, because they can relegate Spurs.
Wouldn't that be amazing when we pick up the trophy and they go down on the same day?
It would be quite amusing.
Flipping crazy.
It would be amazing. However, I don't think that should make anything. To be honest, I think they should just literally
just going to enjoy Sunday.
Just enjoy it and have a little cry. And that's probably what to do. My mate has basically sent me a message. He was obviously phoning me because he was outside.
Was he getting the cat down off the garage roof?
No, the cat's inside. He's waiting for his food. He can bleed him wait. Yeah, he's going to be crawling on the desk in a minute and going, what you bleeding and doing? You're supposed to be feeding me. Yeah, he said, I've left you a little present behind the rear wheel of your car to celebrate. So I was like, okay, nice, like that.
Assume it's something nice anyway.
I hope so.
Well, it's probably something very alcoholic knowing him.
I was going to say, yeah.
Something very, very alcoholic. Did you think Liverpool would go for the Champions League? What, you qualify for the Champions League, yeah.
Yeah.
It was touch and go at one point, but I think it's absolutely.
I think they'll just about get there, won't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think they can finish fourth now, can't they?
Doesn't it matter what happens with Aston Villa or potentially winning the Europa League?
It has implications for Brighton. Certainly.
Yeah, Brighton and Bournemouth, isn't it? So it's
Bournemouth are there. Brighton can't catch Bournemouth anymore.
Yes, but they can get Champions League.
They can get Champions League, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
So it matters for sixth spot.
Yeah.
So basically,
5th and 6th, yeah.
So if Man City, I think Villa need to finish 5th for the 6th spot. I think.
Yeah.
because it relies on.
Villa aren't secure in fourth yet either, by the way. So
no, but I think it relies on Liverpool for the coefficient points and Villa for the qualification of winning the trophy, so that they basically get the they get their coefficient points up, and it gives us the sixth spot. I think that's the deal. Don't know the exactly. like that.
It's all about
win the dog.
I heard he signed signed a new contract. Apparently,
signed a new contract. Signed today, and yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, long may it continue. Yes, but God, I'm sweating.
Yeah, you and me both, mate.
It's got warm all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it would take something. Yeah, there's only a win for West Ham, and if Spurs draw, they stay up, don't they? So they only literally need a point.
Unless it was a monumental swing.
Yeah, 12 goals. I mean, fucking West Ham can't score 2 goals, let alone 12. To be honest. So, yeah, Arteta wasn't going anywhere. I don't think anything, to be honest. And he fulfilled the demands. I think more so that he's beaten Pep as well.
Yeah,
I really think that.
Yeah, I think that was important. I think that was important for him as well.
It's important for him, but it's more important for us.
Do you know what? I'm already looking forward to. It's Wales, isn't it? For the
Stadium,
Charity Shield, yeah. Sorry, Community Shield. Sorry,
Community Shield. But they count now, you know.
Oh, they know. They're major events. You got to realise this.
Yeah, they count now.
No 50p trophies now.
Yeah, everybody gone. It's City have won 20 trophies, but they have won 20 trophies with the Community Shield. But apparently our Community Shields don't count. But that's only because we have more than most.
Especially when Fabio Vieira scores a winning penalty in one.
I mean, yeah, fair.
It was a good time.
You could see some significant money for him this summer, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, apparently though, they're not
can't afford it. No, they can't afford it.
22 million euros, but they want to get him cheaper. And you're like, those days are gone, mate. Jog on.
Yeah.
They want a yellow Tesco's reduced to clear sticker on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's just like, no.
Other supermarkets available.
Other supermarkets are definitely available. Yeah, he's so proud now. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, one thing I will say to this, Joshua, right? If our fans were saying if we did what Pep did, and I know it's a different scenario completely, right? But if we did what Pep did, it still wouldn't be good enough. It'd have to be one of the majors. So I know it's different for Pep because he's won other stuff, right? But I don't think if the shoe was on the other foot, as it were, I don't think it'd be good enough.
For me, it was just about winning a trophy this season, but I'm glad it's a major one. And I'm glad it's a Premier League. I think Sparks, we talked about it earlier in the season, Champions League or Premier League, if you have one. And I said it's been too long for the Premier League. I know we've never won the Champions League. I wasn't unhappy with either, obviously, but the Premier League, I think.
But we also did caveat that and basically say if it was just that, then there'd still be discussions of whether he keeps his job or whether you want somebody to give somebody else a shot. Yeah. I think I remember that in the conversation.
On the League Cup, yes. I mean, my view was that no, he just needs to win silverware because I still believe that winning that first one is so hard. But it doesn't matter now because he's won the Premier League.
Yeah, he is a shit, man.
I hope, by the way, we didn't have to finish for 10 tonight.
Apparently, he can overlap anyway.
Oh, that's the result then.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't sent me a message now saying he can't get on. So, yeah.
Well, all being said, anyway, gentlemen, I'm going to get off because I need to get up early in the morning. So,
okay,
it's been a pleasure speaking to you all.
Yeah, fantastic debut. Fantastic debut, both timing and having you on. But,
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, you can't have anything better than that. Congratulations to you, and yeah.
And to you, gentlemen. Cheers,
Yeah.
Sparks. Dom,
Cheers.
I'll see you around, mate.
See you later, mate.
Cheers. See you
Take
later,
care.
mate.
See you later, man. So Josh says, we all had a debate. I'm going to take that off because it won't put it on. We all had a debate. Pep versus Arteta today. It is done. Yeah, I mean, Pep is Pep. You know, at the end of the day, he's a top manager. Absolutely genius manager. You can't take that away from him. And City without him, I won't say they're going to struggle, but it makes them more fallible.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
More gettable. I think it basically brings Liverpool back in the picture. It brings Man United back in the picture. Brings Chelsea back in the picture. If what they do with Alonso and the transfer window is the deal. So yeah. Yeah.
We will see. That's for next season. Right now, it's all about the Arsenal.
It's all about the Arsenal. It's all about the champions, 25-26 champions, Arsenal. Yeah. Sounds nice.
It does indeed. And then, it still hasn't sunk in.
No, it really hasn't. It's going to take a little bit of a while, but you know, at the end of the day, yeah, is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, mad. I'm going to try and get on the show.
Nice, enjoy. I'm going to do tomorrow's videos and re-record one that I now need to move back a day.
Yeah, he's got a infill with a video. So yeah, I'll be doing a video first thing in the morning as well. But yeah, Cooper says congratulations, mates. Congratulations to yourself, Cooper.
You've got a lot more of a day ahead over there in the States to enjoy it.
Yes, exactly. This is what I was just about to say. We'll smash the likes and the subscribes to all the channels. I'm gonna go and have a bit of a cry.
I might too.
But congratulations, all you Gooners, young and old. Been a long time coming. And yeah, what are Bournemouth going to do in the UCL? Look, they're building a new stand, and they've just competed with Man City. To be fair, I know it's a one-off game. Everton have been in there; they kind of screwed it up. But you know, you can't just write clubs off because they've never done it before. And I hate it when people do that. To be honest, so
otherwise the same teams would win it every year.
Otherwise, yeah, exactly. There's no development of any team. You can't just follow that. But yeah, I appreciate you chatting in anyway. Aston Villa is tired of winning Europa. Yeah, they will win Europa anyway.
All right, they should. Anyway.
Right. We're gonna love you and leave you. Congratulations to all you Gooners out there. Commiserations to all your rivals. I hope your tears keep you awake at night. Don't care. Bottle Job FC out.